me too. I don't have any kids, but I mean, I'm very happy to help the kids there and to see how much they appreciate it. I mean, they're all very, very happy.
Yeah. And how long have you been involved with the club now?
I think 8 years, well, more. I've been on the board for 8 years.
Wow.
But I got started helping out with a donation. At that time, one of the big problems was getting kids to and from their events. And they needed a school bus. And I was able to help them arrange a gift to provide the school bus they have now.
That's great.
There are a lot of unmet needs. You know, it is a real, complicated and substantial commitment to keep the facilities open for those 4,200 kids that we serve.
That's a lot of kids, absolutely. So what are some of the things that you're working on right now that are kind of the most critical needs that the club has?
Well, right now, I mean, in the short term, we're trying to make up, you know, it's been tough. We've had a tough year fundraising, and we're trying to make up, essentially, I believe it was about a $75,000 shortfall in our fundraising for this year. And, which is one reason why, you know, making a fundraising and donor meeting. We've got someone who's very generously contributed a matching gift, up to $15,000. So we are trying to leverage that by looking for people who contributed before who might be able to make some kind of contribution that will enable us to get these matching funds, which are good for another month or so.
That's great.
So hence this meeting, and you know, to see if there's anything that you would be able to help us. And if not, if, you know, just keep you in touch with the club and, you know, show our appreciation and keep in touch.
Is there something specific you had in mind?
Well, we were hoping, I know last year you gave $1,000, and we were hoping that in this period, if you could give another $1,000, it would be double to 2. You know, so that would be, basically right now, we are just trying to keep the doors open, the lights on, and bring this year in, you know, at our target.
Do you have anything that I can
Yeah, 1 second, I left
take
it.
a look at?
I had it in my briefcase. We've just, you know, money is not, of course, the only thing. We're looking for people to get involved, to make a commitment. You know, it's the time and energy that's important, as time, energy, and of course, money. I have a great list of, we've prepared a list of ways, of the types of involvement that help us out, the things we're looking for and we need. We've got a packet here.
Okay.
You know, this has got figures, we've done a benefit assessment that shows that for every dollar donated to the clubs in our area, there's almost a $16.50 return in terms of reduced costs for an unwanted pregnancies, in criminal justice costs, all kinds of benefits. This was a professionally done study, exhaustively undertaken in the Los Angeles area.
Wow.
So we feel that the leverage that we're getting out of those dollars is tremendous.
That's great. Well, I certainly would be happy to participate at the same level, and also too, if you know, if I know that I have a couple people that I was telling about the dodgeball tournament. So, and they thought it was a great idea and a blast and everything. So, if you know, in terms of upcoming events, I would be happy to have people.
I believe in here there's a list of upcoming events, and you know, here's our calendar.
Great.
As you can see, we have the art exhibit coming up.
Oh, perfect.
The Champion of Youth Gala, all these things.
Okay.
You know, if you want to get involved in the committee, or if you have any friends that want to get involved, that's a great event. The kids are involved. We need a lot of community involvement. And then, of course, coming up are events over the summer. And we're looking into other, you know, maybe another dodgeball tournament. We had a great poker tournament. So there's things we're trying to do. And of course, just to come down to the club, if you wanted to get involved in a mentoring program, and especially your friends, anyone, you know, if you wanted to come down to the club, you bring your friends, we could set up something where they could, meet some of the kids, see what we're doing in action. And, I don't know if you've ever thought about getting on the board, but we are always.
Just ask for $1 million, Marty. Marty.
And make a real difference. So what I'd love to do is follow up with you with an email, get you in touch with Eileen, and we can process, get you in touch with her so we can get that money to work and find out about any of the other events you want to get involved with. And of course, is that material. As a matter of fact,
Awesome, I'll take the whole thing if
I
you
could
don't
give you this
mind.
packet.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
So, definitely, so we'll get in touch. Eileen will contact me and then I'll.
Or you could give me a check right now.
Well, I like your style, so, just a minute.